All right, guys, this is our MaxEdge Kids workout for tomorrow. So we're going back to the 40-20. It's super simple. It works really well, keeping everybody on time. If you don't have a timer set up on your phone, get one. I know for the people that are in the private Facebook group, there are links there for a timer. If not, you can use your phone or like a watch. That's how I used to do it in the old days, back in the olden days. All right, so 40-20, so that means 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Each one of these stations has 4 different elements to it. You're gonna repeat each one twice. So once I go through everything here twice, all right, which would mean I'm in 8 minutes at this station, then we're done with it and we move on to the next. Take whatever time in between you feel is appropriate, okay? First station, super simple. And this is supposed to be fun. And one of the things that I think we miss a lot on, was particularly with younger kids, is simply moving more. And these days where everybody's home all the time, I know for myself, I'm moving so much less than I normally would. And that's one of the biggest problems with not just adults, but kids now, okay? They are not gonna get a lot of the they aren't having the activities that they would normally have. So we wanna just focus on moving, okay? So station 1, skip. It's just kind of skip, yeah, I can skip it, all right? Down and back, set an area. This is an outside workout for sure, okay? And it's supposed to be pretty nice tomorrow. Get them outside to get some fresh air. Cartwheels, I am not gonna demonstrate a cartwheel, all right? Because nobody needs to see that. I was never good at them when I was a kid, and I'm sure I'm way worse at them now. If they can't cartwheel, they could try. I mean, I remember doing that when I was a kid in grammar school. We would, in gym class, we would try this stuff. Bear crawl, I can do that, all right? All fours, and I'm gonna crawl. Where crab walk, I'm just spinning it around, and now I'm walking like this. And I can go forwards, backwards, because crabs do go backwards, I think. So that's station 1. Repeat everything twice. Take a little break, let them wipe the sweat off their brow, move on to station 2. Side plank. You can get creative with this. You can get silly with it. You know, if they want to kind of put themselves here in this position, if they want to go down here, you can make them kind of hold something, whatever you want to do. But you're just going to have them hold that position for 40 seconds. The second time you come around, just make sure they do it on the opposite side. A shuttle run. As simple as this. I should have put cones out here. But if you have like anything, it could be like a couple of objects, probably like 3. One here, one there, 5 yards away, 5 yards away. And you just have them run from one, boop, touch it to the next, touch it right back to where they were. They try to get as much of that in within the 40 seconds as they can. Okay, so build a little area that makes sense. Line hop. If you have, it could be an imaginary line. I have a line here. It could be a jump rope, a piece of rope, anything that they're hopping over. But for 40 seconds, you want to do a 2-legged hop back and forth. But what we want to avoid doing is that. All right, we want to try to work on a little bit of coordination, okay? Sometimes you might be surprised. You might see this. Encourage them without making it feel like work, okay? To work on hopping 2 feet. 5-yard lateral shuffle. Now I'm working sideways, okay? And the idea is, boop, touch the line, move laterally without crossing my feet over. Touch the line, back and forth like that for 40 seconds, okay? All right, after a little break, we're gonna repeat that twice, excuse me, and then we'll go to the last station. High knees, you can do, we've done this before. It's not a bad idea to have them put their hands out in front and literally try to tap their hands with their knees, okay? For 40 seconds, or not. They could do something, holding or something overhead, make it fun. Proper push-ups, these are hand release push-ups. So what it is, you say, okay guys, lay on the ground. And most kids might need to do the push-ups from their knees. Their arms go out, arms go in. If they got push-ups from their knees, they can do it this way. If they can do a regular push-up, arms come in, push themselves up like that. Out and in. Airplane. I'm gonna stay down here. And I'm gonna lie on my belly, lift up my legs, lift up my arms. If you do Bikram yoga, this is kind of it. And I'm just gonna do this. I want them to rock back and forth like they were a plane in turbulence, okay? And then lastly, bicycles or sit-ups. If the bicycles are too complicated, then we'll do sit-ups, okay? And I'll show you the modifications for kids that have trouble with those. But for bicycles, you're gonna lie back, legs out straight. I'm gonna bring my right elbow to my left knee. Left elbow to my right knee. Right to left, left to right. Right to left, left to right. Or sit-ups. Feet inside of knees, arms behind my head. It's okay to use the momentum. They're gonna sit up, reach to the outside of their feet. Sometimes you might find some kids might need a little bit of help. So if they have trouble getting up from the sit-up, watch what I do. I come back, I lift one of my legs, and I use the momentum from that leg to kick it up and come forward. All right? So this is 8, 16, 24 minutes with whatever break you have in between there of a lot of movement, okay? They should like it. It should be fun. And by all means, if there's something like you're like, hey, look, I have a better idea for the airplane or whatever it might be, all right? Go ahead, throw something in there. You know, it could be like, hey, if they like to ride a skateboard, yeah, instead of doing an airplane, we're gonna go ahead and ride a skateboard for 40 seconds. It could be anything. You could do the airplane lying on the skateboard if you wanted to. Okay, just make it fun, all right? Okay guys, there's your MaxEdge Kids workout for tomorrow. Enjoy.